Hello, boys and girls out there in the world, wherever you may be. Maybe you're in Montreal like me, maybe not. Maybe you're in Trois-Rivières, Quebec, Sherbrooke, Quebec, Shawinigan, Quebec, Temiskaming, Abitibi, Ottawa, Ontario, Toronto, Thunder Bay, Vancouver, Kamloops, Calgary, Edmonton, Canmore, Saskatchewan, Red Deer, Saskatoon, and so forth, and Estevan, and so many other places in the United States of America, South America, Europe, South America, Africa, New Zealand, Indonesia, and all these beautiful and not so beautiful places in the world. But anyway, so yeah, I've been working on the painting here. There's the Monarch there. Just give you another view of this beautiful thing. I did put it on eBay actually right after I finished it, and I put it for $1,000. Anyway, oh yeah, look, I reconfigured my table here. Got kind of like a diner kind of look, like they were in the old days. You know, the tables would be set up like that against the wall, and there'd be a jukebox there. And anyway, so yeah, I've got some work on the painting here. It's looking good. And that's actually more comfortable to work this way as well. I also changed the table around because, yeah, I just got tired of kneeling over all the fucking time because the floor is so goddamn crooked. As a matter of fact, I had to add a few things to the legs to make it more leveled. I even got my fucking level here. I got two of them, I don't know why. And it shows it's almost level. So yeah, there you go. So she's going well, man. She's going real well. And you can see I just stopped right now, and I got my sort of a makeshift palette here made of cardboard, kind of recycling. And I got a couple of other coats of paint here. Of course, it's going to need a third one, especially here. You can see there's a mark there. Worked on the wheels, worked on the headlights, added the interior color, and yeah, it's fun to take something that is nothing, as they say, and make something out of it. And why not? It's such a dull day today. It's been so nice for like I don't know, a week and a half or so. So yeah, I've been using this picture here for the front here. There it is right there. Now Julian told me that one of my avid fans here in Montreal, he told me that this was actually I think it was Element 40. This was like the first jumeau. In other words, the Metros, the very few MR-63 Metros that had, and I mean very few, I think like four of them, or three of them that had the 1970 same motors as in the MR-73 trains, the ones that go doo-doo-doo. And speaking of doo-doo-doo, the weather is actually doo-doo-doo today. It's like 70 degrees, I don't know, but with the wind, quite a bit less. Now, we're going to go in my pictures here. I'm going to find you another picture here that I didn't even use in this segment, but I'm basing my painting on pretty much. I went to take this picture last week in the morning because I knew it was going to be nice outside. Let me see here. Let you have a look at this here while I'm filming. I think it's here. It is. It's right here. Yeah, so I went to Jolicoeur Metro, where I'm basing this, Jolicoeur Metro Station. And you can see that I'm just doing this sight unseen right now as for the background. And since I took a picture of an MR-73 coming up shortly, I figure why not? Since I took a picture of I went there to get a picture of an MR-63 so I can do this more accurately in terms of lighting and details. Of course, I took a picture of an MR-73. It came out pretty good. Here's the MR-63. That's just pretty much how I'm trying to do it. Notice that when they redid these trains, they changed the headlight bezels, make them look sort of modern. And as for the driver, I thought, you know what, since I'm doing this in sort of an 80s, like a late 80s thing, something like that, because that station anyway, these stations on the western tip, or western part of the Green Line only opened in the early 80s. Like I think, or late 70s, late 80s? Yeah, late 70s, early 80s. I think early 80s, 81, 2, 3. And so as I mentioned, I'm not going to be using that green sign. I'm going to be using the old destination sign at the top. And the driver is going to have just a typical looking guy. I don't know, I figure, 40s, 50s, kind of a long hair, mustache. Maybe a mullet, I don't know. coupe longueuil, as we call it. So that's about it. Anyway, I'm happy the way this is going. A lot of work to do, but obviously, what I really like about the way it's going right now is it's much more quicker to paint things compared to doing paintings this size. It just fucking takes forever to do paintings this size. So I think I'm really onto something here. One of my faithful subscribers out of the state of Maine contacted me recently, and he says he would like to do he would like me to do a painting of his dad's old Volkswagen crew cab pickup. So I think he said it was a 68. And I think if I do it, I mean, I'm not going to do it this size because, again, it takes too long, it's too expensive. And also, not only that, when I did the painting of the train that was this size, it cost $250 to ship that FedEx because Canada Post doesn't ship anyway. Stuff that big. It's too much money. So, fuck it, you know, what's this going to cost to ship? Like, you know, what, $30? $40? So there you go. So as we say in French, c'est ça qui est ça. It is what it is, and so far so good. And since, again, there's probably less than 10 of these trains left, it's really, I think, more important for me than ever to, you know, do a proper painting of this. Because I did do the one, as you know, a few years ago, the partial view of the interior, and that's really cool. I'm glad I sold it. But I wanted to do a, you know, one of a full view, 3/4 view, front and side, that is, for quite some time. And you know, looking at the interior of this actually ought to be pretty easy to do. You can see it's mostly gray, black. You see some of the lighting. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. Holy shit! I almost forgot about the vents on the top. But yeah, there's a lot of work, you know. And but again, it's a labor of love, you know. And how much am I gonna want for this when it's done? It's a good question. I don't know. There's a lot of details. Still a lot of work to do here. There's all the details in the tracks there. Third rail, the oh Christ, what do they call the front? What are they called again? These front and rear wheels that go right here, right there. I think they're called rubbers or something, and they basically rub against the third rail, which is right here collecting electricity. So that's it. So please subscribe and rate my video. Yeah, anyway guys, so I'll keep doing my thing, and you'll see what's going on soon.